Hi, my name is Matt Denicourt and I'm an applications engineer here at Hanna Instruments. Today I'm going to show you how to install and calibrate the dosing pump on our HI-84500 free and total sulfur dioxide mini titrator. Now, understanding and controlling SO2 is critical to producing a successful wine, but the titrations involved can be labor intensive and time consuming, especially if you've got a lot of samples. Our free and total sulfur dioxide mini titrator makes it fast and simple. To install the dosing pump, extend the plunger on the 5 milliliter syringe to its maximum volume. Place the syringe in its dedicated spot on top of the titrator. Be sure to arrange the bottom of the syringe into the holder on the pump and lock it into place. Once in place, lower the barrel until it sits flush on the holder. Put the O-ring and fixing nut over the syringe and turn clockwise to secure in place. Place the valve on top of the syringe and ensure it fits securely. Insert the aspiration tube into the left side of the valve and replace the titrant bottle cap with the attachment cap. And finally, insert the dispensing tube into the top of the valve. Next, we're going to prime the pump. You should always run a prime cycle if you notice that there is no titrant in the dosing tip, whenever the dosing system tubes are replaced, whenever a new bottle of titrant is used, before starting a series of titrations, or in this case, before starting a pump calibration. Make sure the aspiration tube is inserted into the titrant bottle and the dosing tip is placed into a rinse beaker. Double check you have the correct titrant. We're using the HI-84500-50 low range titrant. Select the prime option from the titration mode. Adjust the number of rinses with the arrow keys and press start. The number of syringe rinses can be set between 1 and 5. Before we begin our pump calibration, we'll need to prepare our electrode. The HI-84500 mini titrator comes with the HI-3148 ORP electrode. Simply remove the protective cap. Don't be alarmed if you see any salt deposits. This is normal. Simply rinse the electrode with DI water. Inspect the bulb for any air bubbles formed during transport. The electrode will not function properly if they're present. To remove these bubbles, simply shake down the electrode as you would do with a glass thermometer. If the bulb is dry, soak the electrode in our HI-70300 storage solution for at least 1 hour, and then connect it to the titrator. And that's it. Now we're ready to install and calibrate our dosing pump. A pump calibration must be performed every time the syringe, pump tube, titrant bottle, or ORP electrode is changed. It is also recommended to perform a calibration once per day. Press Menu and select Setup to choose your range. We'll be measuring low-range free sulfur dioxide today. Again, you want to make sure that you have the correct titrant and that you've primed with the correct titrant as well. Using a clean pipette, precisely add 1 ml of HI-84500-55 calibration standard to a clean 100 milliliter beaker. Fill the beaker up to the 50 milliliter mark with DI water. Next, fill the 20 milliliter beaker up to the 5 milliliter mark with HI-84500-60 acid reagent and add it to the 100 milliliter beaker. Add the contents of 1 packet of HI-84500-62 stabilizer packet to the 100 milliliter beaker. Press the Cal key. Place the dosing tip over a waste beaker. This is important. A small amount of titrant is dispensed when the pump resets. Press Start and wait for the syringe to refill. Now, place the stir bar in the beaker and the beaker in the top of the mini titrator. Place the probe holder over the beaker and secure it by turning it clockwise. Rinse the ORP electrode with DI water and immerse it into the sample until the reference junction is completely submerged. Don't forget to place on your O-ring. Be sure the tip of the electrode isn't hitting the stir bar. Additional DI water may be added if necessary. Insert the dosing tip into the tube sleeve. It is critical that the tip be submerged about a half a centimeter into the solution. Finally, select Continue to begin the calibration. When finished, calibration completed will display. And that's how you install and calibrate the pump on our HI-84500 free and total sulfur dioxide mini titrator. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please visit us at hannainst.com. Thanks, and so long.